all you got. And if it doesn't work out, we try again. Heavy resource, heavy calming pick on jungle. So we have to see how Jordan limits this calming pick coming in from the get-go.
Yeah, and I think you rightly pointed out, Saki, that Ian and Mahmoud, both of these guys in the jungle, who gets the advantage? Because if Ian is able to just snowball, he has so many good targets, right? And Jordan, again, you might just get bursted before you can really even take a team fight.
And this is also going to be the tricky part going up against Team Myanmar's draft, right? Is that you always need to keep the Guan Yu in check. Like you always need to know where is he going to be. Yeah. Is he going to go behind and try to backstab and try to push from the back line? So normally you would assign like, okay, a Clash laner versus Clash laner, a Clash laner that can track the Guan Yu down. And that's where the Dharma is pretty decent in doing that. But the Liu Bang is not really that sort of hero that does that. He's like, okay, I'll stay in my lane. When you need me, you give me a call.
Yeah, and sometimes the delivery comes late, right? It's never really on time or your package gets dismantled, right? But I do agree that Min has been largely untested. The vision game, even from game 1, where he was literally able to just parade around wherever he wanted and almost done without any sort of alertness or any sentries from Jordan to kind of spot him out. It seemed like he was, again, just having his own way with it.
Okay, so if we were to look at team fight winning potential, it does feel like a Team Myanmar, right? But I'm trying to think like, okay, Jordan, what would be their win potential here? I would say that if Mohammad is able to push and only comes to his teammates when needed with the Battlefield command, then he could be the split push guy that could be really annoying to Team Myanmar.
100%. Lock him down in that Clash lane. He's already there. I mean, he's got Battlefield command, so he can jump into a team fight at a moment's notice. But you do not want to be going in as much as possible because you know Min, his sole job as the Guan Yu is to get into team fights. Use that Razor Cavalry, get that push back so that you can take over the team fight. But at the same way, you know that you want to keep him locked down, you got to constantly push in the top lane as Mohammad.
So technically, that means Min will always be like, okay, I want to try to find an opportunity to be with my team. Yeah. That means he will leave his lane.
Yeah.
And when he leaves his lane, that's where Mohammad can take advantage of it.
Yes. So, okay, this is pretty much the chess match where Min, again, as you rightly pointed out, he's looking for those team fights, but he needs to do it smartly. He needs to do it when the 4-minute tyrant is up. Like, basically, you're fighting for an objective, right? And to do that, the timing for him needs to be crystal clear. Mohammad, again, needs to make things uncomfortable. Right now, he's playing a more passive game. But to answer your question, how can Jordan really win this? It's got to be on the backs of Mahmoud. He needs to ensure that he gets that farm because if he jumps on top of any of those backliners, he has to be able to burn them down.
Okay, he has to do it quick, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking at, okay, potentially if he can target on the Xin. Probably Sai first, because Sai is able to come up with those CCs, right? So you don't want to be like engaging and caught in a CC. So that could be his first target when it comes to a potential team fight. Or pick up even.
Yeah. Actually, if you're looking at Sai H and Sai P, both of them are going to be doing the same thing. Set everyone else up, right? And then get the stun locks after Min potentially goes in with that Razor Cavalry. You've got the Frigid Prison, you got the cannon, the Raging Sea, sorry. Just like that wombo combo on top. As long as you're able to isolate and ensure that Ian and Xin stay alive, you're going to be fine because they're going to burst everybody else down.
Okay, there's going to be the big one, right? The Tyrant's going to be up. And both sides seems to be ready for it. It kind of feels like it could go anyone's game.
Still close. I mean, it's just a slight advantage for Myanmar. Oh, the Blazing Brilliance is doing some work. Ian, though, getting a little bit low. The duel to the death with the Battlefield command. He says, hello, let's go. As they've got the double strike. Mohammad making the nice rotation. And they find Min. They're going to slow him down with that box. They've gotten 3 members. That was a great team fight by Jordan.
And this is what we're talking about, right? Find the right target at the back. And when you need Mohammad, give him a call. He comes in with a Battlefield conversation. When it comes to like moving in as a team, understanding who to go in first, who to follow up next, Jordan has it.
Yeah, definitely has it. I mean, when you have that duel to death. So Myanmar on the other side, it's like, okay, the burst, they're squishy. This is scary. Ian is going to be target number 1. Xin is definitely high on that list as well. But you take them out of this, and then now you're playing your game, right? But the burst, again, it really comes back to the stun lock from Myanmar. Are they able to keep him alive? Ian got dove under the tower. He was already too low from that Blazing Brilliance. And Sai, even with the Raging Sea, probably not enough to keep him alive.
And on top of that, Jordan even got the Tyrant as well. So that's a big bonus for them. Okay, now it's about consistency, right? They're changing their focus now onto the top lane. And nobody there is there from the side of Team Myanmar. So this tower should be theirs. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. So now we're in a stage where Myanmar on the losing side. We don't see too much of this. Jordan definitely in the driver's seat right now. But this is what really defines you as a team. When you're losing, what do? How do you step up? How do you get back in this game? What sort of team composition do you have at the end of the day? Because now you're being tested. Oh, they find him and Mamu going down, and that's going to be terrible, right? He is the one guy, as well as Ahmed, those 1-2 punch that need to stay alive.
Yeah, he's the key there. Like what you mentioned as well, right? They got to keep him not only alive, but they have to keep him nice and farmed up. Because he's going to be the one that, okay, I'm going to go and engage in. The secondary engager could be Salamet. I can think of like a flash forward and then think inside the box. That could be it. But the primary engager has to be Mahmoud now, together with Mohammed, helping out with the battlefield command.
Yeah. Definitely the guy. I mean, Mahmoud, a little out of position, right? He kind of thought he was under the tower, and you got to be like a little bit safer because the Myanmar side, once they get their own farm, they've got burst, right? And you too are vulnerable. So as Jordan, you got to be careful of how these team fights are happening.
Yeah, right now Jordan's starting to be playing this slightly careful, right? And that would create space for Team Myanmar to start the jungle invade. But it doesn't mean that Jordan is just going to open the door and allow them to come in. They fight back as well.
Of course. Yeah, you can't give up anything. Like your own buffs, you got to secure that. You got to lock that down. That's at least the 50-50, right? It's the other piece where now when you're behind, but Yazan gets dove under, and they haven't even taken the mid T1, which they will eventually, but Min says hello and goodbye, Yazan.
Okay, that was quick. That was quick. But that was a good opportunity they're taken. Anyway, in the middle, Jordan with the 3 players.
Looks like they were engaged all the way on the side, the battlefield command with that one, the Raging Sea, and it looks like Muhammad. Oh, it looks like Mama just way too much, and it looks like he too will fall, but they're going to dive under the tower as they've got 4 members. Make that Ahmed. Yazan just respawns.
Oh man, that was a very daring engage, I must say, from Mahmoud.
Yeah.
Like, okay, when he went in with the duel to the death, it almost feels like, okay, the other teammates, were they ready for it? But oh, wait a second, that ace came toward the end.
Yeah, the winning strategy on this one was with the snipe out on this one, and now Myanmar starting to find it. That was the potential burst. Now they're up about 5K.
Oh man, I really want to see the replay again for when Mahmoud engaged, right? Like, okay, when he was engaging, his other teammates, were they kind of following up or not?
Yeah, and now it looks like Myanmar continuing to farm. This is still, this is their game. Myanmar, the way that they're able to kind of get that burst on, I think that you still got to respect it. Like, Jordan getting caught out, Mahmoud cannot be taken down like this. Going duel to death. I mean, yeah, you have the battlefield command, but it's really not enough, especially when it's like a 2 versus 4.
Yeah. Okay, but probably we'll see that later in the highlights to break it down, right? But right now, after that win, that opened up the door for more opportunities for Myanmar.
Yeah, opening it up. I mean, taking the top T2, they're going to tear that one down. Now they're looking to potentially go for this T3. They're going to seize the high ground already.
Yep, they're just waiting for the opportunity to get in right now. Okay, now the minions have arrived, but Jordan, they can still clear it with the Blazing Brilliance, so it should still give them another lifeline.
Yeah, another one on this one. It looks like Min is just going to just skedaddle on out of there. They're all going to be backing off. The bottom lane is pushing, right? Muhammad has done a great job of this, and they just put pressure on the bottom T3, and it looks like Myanmar were like, oh, wait, we do have some leaky holes in our boat, so to speak.
Oh, okay, he went the other way, though. I'm not sure if he can escape this one. Okay, one more push. Okay, that's it. Yeah, but a good attempt though by Muhammad, because he knows that whatever it is, he has the battlefield command to come back.
But he didn't use it. Okay, interesting there. Interesting move, Cotton. Let's see how this one plays out.
He didn't have the battlefield command.
No, but why did he not get on out of there? He was stuck in the base, right? Should have teleported on out. That's how it works, right? Anyways, let's just go on. The Shadow Tyrant is now going to be started by Myanmar. This is looking to go all their way. I mean, you only have 4 members. Muhammad was the guy to help with that support and the shields to keep Mahmoud up. Not going to be possible in this one. And now with Muhammad back up, a battlefield command ready. Oh, now it is.
Okay, yeah. So when that happened, unfortunately, he didn't have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why.
but he was just pushing the bottom. Like, when did he use it? Okay, anyways. Maybe he canceled it, trying to shield somebody, and then just stuck around and found out, essentially.
Yeah, but anyway, right now, Team Myanmar, they're going to take advantage of the situation. They're going to push onto the top. And for Team Jordan, okay, they need Mahmoud here to kind of start the engagement.
Yeah, and now, look at this side. Mohamed still continue to split push, and he's going to walk into Min, just walking by, dealing with these minions. Like, you're just watching them. They're, like, incredibly scary. Everybody can jump on top of you and just take you out.
And Muhammad is not in the position that, okay, he can come in from behind and do a backstab, that sort of thing. Right now, all he can do is just try to cut the wave and Bamboo Command back when needed.
Yep, and now Ahmed just trying to stay alive. Salamat getting a little bit low. The Raging for the Admin Committee. The Razor Cavalry on the back. Oh, the heroic charge is hurting them in. The double strike thus far, and they will take the triple strike, but Myanmar will take game number 2.
Early game was looking a bit hopeful coming in from Jordan, but once the firepower coming in from Ant started to realize the calming was just unstoppable with those finishing blows here.